Simply stated, as it applies to you and me, it means we can achieve nothing without paying the price. Now, what is that price?
National Senior Certificate, Grade 12, Hi. Let us look at this question paper, June Common Test 2021. All right, let us look at it. We're going to focus much on question 1.1 up to 1.6. All right. Given f of x is equal to a to the power of x, a should not be equal to 1, a should be greater than 0. We are given a point, -3, 1/8 is a point on the graph of f. The asymptote to the graph is the x-axis. The graph intersects the y-axis at a. Alright, so let us look at the first problem that we are having. Right, it says 1.1, it says write down the equation of the horizontal asymptote. The equation of the horizontal asymptote. So as we can see that the horizontal asymptote is this one, is this line, okay? That is the horizontal asymptote there, that is the line. So anywhere on that line, x is changing, okay? But then y is not changing, y remains 0 because it did not go up or down. So the equation of the asymptote is y is equal to 0. For writing like this, you get 2 marks, okay? So now let us answer 1.2. It says calculate the value of a, okay? So you should not forget that f of x is given in this form, a to the power of what? Of x. And we have this point. So we can use that point, okay? This point has got the x value and the y value. Alright, so what we are given there, we are having the function f of x is equal to a to the power of x, where we are also having a point given by -3, 1/8. So this point has got the x and y value. So we can come and substitute. This is our y, we just say 1/8. And then we've got a to the power of -3, that is the value of x there. So we change 8 and write it in exponential form, so that will be 2 to the power of 3. And then we've got a to the power of -3. Now this, we write it as our numerator, so that will be 2 to the power of -3, which is equal to a to the power of -3. Now the exponents are the same, we are allowed to equate the bases, so a is equal to 2. Alright, the value of a is equal to 2, so we have it. Alright, moving on, the question says write down the coordinates of a. Now the question is, where is our a? Is this one. It's our y-intercept of the function, of the exponential function. It's our y-intercept. So let's just calculate the value of a. Since a is the y-intercept, our function look like this. Okay, and then y is equal to 2 to the power of what? Of x. Now there is something that we know there, is that that is our y-intercept. Point A is our y-intercept. So which means x is 0. The value of y is the one that we're looking for. We know that x is equal to 0. So, or you can just say let x equal to 0 to find the y-intercept. So y is equal to 2 to the power of 0, and then y is equal to 1. Now point A is given by 0, 1 there. All right, we are done answering that question. Let's move on to the next one. 1.4. Determine the equation of f to the power of -1, the inverse of f, in the form of y is equal to, all right. So we are having this function y is equal to 2 to the power of x. So we are told that our function should be y is equal to something that we need to have there. All right. What we need to do is to interchange x and y. All right. So when we do that, we get x is equal to 2 to the power of y. All right. Now we apply the logs. After applying the logs, this is what we are going to have. Y is equal to log of 2 base x. All right, so this is what we have. We have answered question 1.4. 1.5, if the point P is reflected about the line y is equal to x, write down the coordinate of the image of P. Okay, so what they are saying here is that if this point, this one is reflected about which line, y is equal to x. So let's have y is equal to x. All right, let's say that is our line, y is equal to x there. Y is equal to x. And then we reflect this point here. We don't have enough space. Let me try to add something. Okay, so if we reflect this graph, the exponential graph, about this line, okay, what is the new point that we are going to have of P? So our point P, the inverse of that, the reflection of it will be 1 over 8 negative 3. Because what we are doing, we are just changing the values of x and y, they interchange. So you will have something like this. P is given by negative 3, 1 over what? So that is x, that is y there. These two values, after you reflected it, you will have y this side and